a function which we need to maximize or minimize. Sometimes they'll ask you to maximize the profit. Sometimes they'll ask you to minimize the cost. We have to convert them as linear inequalities, where a function will be given to maximize or minimize. We should convert it into objective function. A problem which includes optimizing the objective function common region determined by all the constraints, including non-negative constraint. We can also call it as common region of shading. But we have to maximize using these conditions, and we call these conditions are linear inequalities. These are inequalities. So Z minimum occurs at C, suppose. Then C is also called as optimal solution. Optimal solution means what? A point in the feasible region. Welcome to the session, dear students. Today I'm starting with a new chapter, that is linear programming problems. So linear programming problems, for a board exam, one definition and one 6-mark question they'll ask. But this is an interesting subject wherein many commercial situations or many situations in life can be converted or can be formulated into linear programming problem, and we can solve it graphically. So now coming to this, so definitions. The very first thing is define objective function. These are all standard 1-mark questions for your board exam. Objective function means a function which we need to maximize or minimize. Sometimes they'll ask you to maximize the profit. Sometimes they'll ask you to minimize the cost. So a function which we need to maximize or minimize. And it will be in the form z is equal to ax plus by. Define objective function. What is the definition? A function of the form, it's a linear function. So we can also say this is a linear function. So it is better to say a linear function of the form z is equal to ax plus by. Z is equal to ax plus by, which we need to maximize or minimize, which has to be maximized or minimized. Maximized or minimized means single word for maximizing or minimizing is optimizing, which has to be maximized or minimized. Any function which you need to maximize or which you need to minimize is called as objective function. It will be in the form z is equal to ax plus by, where a and b are constants. So this is the definition of what? Objective function. In every linear programming problem, one linear function will be there. We generally denote it as z. Z is equal to a linear function of the form ax plus by is called as what? Objective function. Then which has to be what? Maximized or minimized, or we can also use the word optimized, which has to be optimized. A function which we need to maximize or minimize is called as what? Objective function. Then, for example, they'll ask like this: maximize. Sometimes indirectly in the problem they'll get maximize z is equal to 3x plus 2y, or maximize the profit. Like that they'll give. Here you can see 3 and 2 are what? In the form of a and b. So you can see this is in the form ax plus by, and they're asking you to do what? Maximize. So this is what function? Objective function. Similarly, they'll ask you to define optimal solution of LPP. Optimal solution of linear programming problem. Optimal solution means it's a point in the feasible region. A point in the feasible region means in the solution region. A point in the feasible region which gives optimum value. Optimum means what? Either maximum value or minimum value. Optimum value for the objective function. Optimum value of the objective function, which gives optimum value for the objective function. For the given objective function, we'll get up means, so feasible region is solution region. In any graph, suppose this is a graph and in the graph this is a feasible region. So here OAPC, suppose OAPC are called as corner points. This is a feasible region. Here OAPC, any one point will give maximum or minimum. So Z max suppose occurs at A. Z max, suppose if it occurs at A, then A is called as what? Optimal solution. This point A is called as what? Optimal solution. Optimal solution. Suppose C gives you minimum. So Z minimum occurs at C, suppose. Then C is also called as optimal solution. Optimal solution means what? A point in the feasible region which gives maximum value or minimum value for the objective function. Then feasible region, very important, many times appeared in your board exam. Feasible region means common region determined by all the constraints including non-negative constant. We can also call it as common region of shading. So how to define it? It is the common region, it is the common region determined by all the constraints, constraints means conditions, constraints including non-negative constraints, non-negative constraint constraints in LPP, in linear programming problem. For example, if I take a graph, so they'll give a problem like this: maximize z is equal to 3x plus 2y subject to conditions. They'll give x plus y less than or equal to 100 and x plus y 2x plus y less than or equal to 50, something they'll give like this, and x greater than or equal to 0, y greater than or equal to 0. So these conditions we call them as constraints basically, and x greater than 0, y greater than 0 means greater than or equal to 0 means they are non-negative constant, means these two says that the graph lies in first quadrant. So when you plot, the graph comes only in first quadrant. First line x plus y less than or equal to 100 means it cuts x-axis and y-axis at 100. So this gives point A 100 0 100, and one more you will get 100 0. This is one line, and other, and shading of less than means I should shade down. Whatever you studied in inequalities of first year PUC, and another line I need to draw. Let me draw another line. So that is x plus 2x plus y. Put x is equal to 0, y will become 50. So one point is 50 comma 0. I'll say b 0 comma 50, and put y 0. It will become 25. So here we will get 25 comma 0. So we will plot a point D. Now shading, it is also less than, shading goes down. See both red lines and red shading goes down like this, and blue shading also goes like this. Now you can see both are mixing in the region BOD. So we call this as corner points. Here uncommon region will erase. Common region means what? Where both red line and blue line mix. So this region, this is feasible region. Common region of solution is feasible region. What is feasible region? Common region determined by all the constants. So in this problem, when I wrote a problem, I gave constants 1, 2, 3 constants. This is non-negative. All 3 constants determines this common region. The common region determined by all the constants including non-negative constant is called as feasible region. Your solution lies in feasible region. Remember that. What is feasible region? It is a common region determined by all the constants including non-negative constants. Non-negative constant means x greater than or 0, y greater than or equal to 0. Then we have constants. Constant means they are the inequalities or the conditions. Constraints are the conditions on the variables on the variables of LPP, on the variables of LPP in the form of inequalities, in the form of inequalities. They will be in the form of inequalities. Inequalities means what? Linear inequalities. That is less than or greater than means, for example, if I give a problem minimize, say minimize, they'll give a problem minimize z is equal to 5x minus 2y subject to say they'll tell x plus y less than or equal to 20, 3x plus 2y greater than or equal to 60, x greater than or equal to 0, y greater than or equal to 0. So dear students, they wanted to maximize this. So what is this called as? This is called as objective function. A function which we need to maximize or minimize is objective function, but we have to maximize using these conditions, and we call these conditions are linear inequalities. These are inequalities which acts as constants. These are called as constraints. What do we call them as? Constants. Constant means they are the linear inequalities which are the conditions for the variables of LPP. In the linear programming problem, for the variable x and y, these are the constants or conditions. So to maximize or minimize, we have to use this to draw the graph. This three inequalities, whatever I wrote here, including non-negative constant, we call them as constraints. Then define LPP. A problem which involves optimizing, that is maximizing or minimizing a function depending on the constant is LPP. So a function, a problem which includes maximizing or minimizing, we say maximizing or minimizing, we say optimizing objective function subjected to the constants, we call it as linear programming problem. So where conditions are given, we have to convert them as linear inequalities. Where a function will be given to maximize or minimize, we should convert it into objective function. A problem which includes optimizing the objective function depending on the conditions given in the form of linear inequalities or constants, we call it as LPP. And we have optimization problem. A linear programming problem which involves maximizing or minimizing is called as optimization problem. And we have feasible solution. Feasible solution means a solution in the feasible region which gives optimal value of LPP or which gives optimal value for objective function. A solution, or we can also say point which gives optimum value. What is meant by optimum value? Maximum or minimum, optimum value for objective function. So now these are the simple definitions. Before I start the chapter, first you should know types of graphs. Say type 1. Say type 1 is simple. Ax plus by less than or equal to c. This is type 1. Or they may also give greater than. It is in the form ax plus by greater than or equal to constant. Means here we will have x term, we will have y term, we will also have constant. A, B, C are not 0. Here in type 1, A is not equal to 0 and B is also not equal to 0 and C is also not equal to 0. See here how to draw this type of graphs. Simple. First find x-intercept, point on x-axis. Then find y-intercept, point on y-axis. Then draw the line and shade it. For example, I'll take one example. Say let us take 4x plus 5y less than or equal to 200. So now I'll take x is equal to 0. Put x is equal to 0. See first always, okay, before I start solving this, let me guide you. Before you start solving, Always whenever they give inequality like less than or equal to, take equal. First I'll take, to draw the line, I'll take 4x plus 5y equal to 200. I'll take. Fine. So now in the place of x put 0. Means when you put x is equal to 0, the 4x becomes 0 and 5y will be 20 and y value will be 20 by 5. 20 by 5 is what? 4. So now you got one of the point, that is x comma y. X comma y means 0 comma 4. Then put y 0. If you put y 0, you'll get 4x is equal to 200 they give. 200 means it will be 40, 0 comma 40. Put y is equal to 0. If you put y is equal to 0, 4x is 200 and x is 200 divided by 4, that will become 50. So now always we'll write point B. Point is always in the form of x comma y. So x is what? X is 50 and y you got, what is y value you got? 0. So now draw the graph. So to draw any graph we need 2 points, we got it. You can take 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. So one is 0 comma 40. It is a 0 comma 40 means point on y axis. So I am taking 1 centimeter is equal to what? 10 units. Or sorry, 10 units. Then this is A. A is what? 0 comma 40. B means 50 comma 0. 50, if y value is 0 means it is point on x axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 comma 0. Now 50 comma 0, stretch a line between these two. And we need to shade. To shade we have origin here. Oh, see dear students, less than means shade towards origin. Shade towards what? Origin. Meaning is, if I substitute origin, it will become true. 4x plus 5y less than or equal to 200. Substitute origin. In the place of x and y, put 0. It will 4 zeros is 0, 5 zeros is 0, less than 200. All of you know, 0 is less than 200 is true. So means I should go towards 0 because I am getting true. If it is, suppose in spite of less than, sorry, here both also I wrote. One is less than or equal to, the other one is greater than or equal to. One I wrote, see this is less than or equal to, okay, other one is greater than or equal to. Suppose if I take greater than or equal to, here if I write greater than, 0 greater than becomes false, then you should go away. Greater than means shade away from origin, lesser means shade towards origin, then I have drawn the graph. So now let us take one more graph as an example for type 1 only. So type 1, I'll go to example 2. Example 2. So 2x plus 10y, or okay, 2x plus say 5y less than or equal to, or one, now already we have done less than, so we'll take one greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to 50. So if you want to draw the line, first take equal to. So now let me solve. So 2x plus 5 equal to, you take 50. Now in this part, first assume x is 0. If you put x 0, 2 into 0 plus 5y is equal to 50 and you will get y value. So 5y is 50 and y becomes exactly 50 by 5. 50 by 5 is 10. Y is 10. You got one of the point A, x comma y. And what is the x value? X value is 0, y value is 10. You got one of the value A. Similarly, put y 0. If you put y is equal to 0, 2x plus 5y is equal to 50. 2x plus 5 into 0 is equal to 50. So 2x is equal to 50. X will become 50 by 2. X is what? 25. Now you will get point B. Point B is what? X comma y. Any point is x comma y. X is 25, y is 0. So now you got 2 points. If you want to draw any line, we need 2 minimum points. We got it. One is 0, 10. If x is 0, it's point on y axis. If y is 0, it's point on x axis. Now we'll draw the graph. X axis, y axis. Take a graph sheet. And here you can see 5, 10 like that. So you can take units, 5 units as one on x axis. You can take 1 centimeter as 5 units and continue. So somewhere we'll have 25 comma 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This is say point B, 25 comma 0, and the other one is 10. So 5, 10, A, 0 comma 10. Now I should stretch a line between these two, and it is greater than. See here, this is greater than. Greater than means shade above. Shade above means shading goes like this, means in the equation 2x plus 5y greater than or equal to 50. Suppose if I put x and y 0, so then 0 will be greater than 50, it will become. Is 0 greater than 50? It is false. So that's why don't go towards this 0, go away from 0, shading goes up. That's it. This is type 1. Type 2. Type 2 is most important. Line passing through origin, that only they'll give. So type 2 I call it as line passing through origin. See, line passing through origin is simple. It will not have constant. Constant will be 0. So line of the form Ax will be there, By will be there, but greater than or equal to 0, or another form Ax plus By less than or equal to 0 means right side you will have, means you will not have C term. So here C is 0. The line C is 0. So for example, so copy this and now we'll take one example. So example 3x plus 4y greater than or equal to 0. 3x minus 4y greater than or equal to 0. Dear students, here right side we don't have number, only x and y terms are there. So definitely it passes through origin. So now I'll take 3x minus 4y is equal to 0. Now you put x 0, you will get y 0. 3 zeros are 0, minus 4y equal to 0 means y is 0. Y if you put 0, x again you will get 0. So both the cases you will get 1.0 comma 0. We got one of the point, one point on the graph we got, that is 0 comma 0. 1 point you got. So directly when you see there is no number, only x and y means it's a line passing through what? Origin. Most important. Then now I should choose. So 3x is equal to 4y we equate. So 3 times x is 4 times y, they told. Choose suitable x so that you will get suitable y. Or x is equal to, or y is equal to 3 by 4x. Can I write? Transfer it. So it means choose an x which is multiple of 4 so that you can cancel. You will get a whole number. So let x, any number you can choose. Let I'll take x as say 20. So my y value becomes 3 into 20 by 4. So 4 ones are 4 5s are 15 I'll get. Y is 15. So you got another point. Point means what? X comma y. X is what you choose. What you choose? X you choose 20 and y you got what? 15. So on the line, so x axis 20, y axis 15. So 20 comma 15 means point here, 20 comma 15. So what you are supposed to do now? Stretch a line. We need minimum 2 points to draw a line. Now stretch a line. Now shading of this line is also important. Now you can't substitute origin because it lies on this. So choose any point. Always choose say 5 comma 0. Put it in the equation. If you get true, 5 comma 0 means on x-axis, go towards x-axis. If you get false, go away from x-axis. Line will have two sides. Either you can go above or below. How to decide? I'll choose one point called 5 comma 0. Always choose a point on x-axis, substitute. If you get true, go towards x-axis. If you get false, go away from x-axis. That's it. So now that is 3x minus 4y. I have greater than or equal to 0. I'll put 5 comma 0. So that is 3 into 5 minus 4 into 0 greater than or equal to 0. 15 greater than 0 I'll get. Is it true? 15 is greater than 0 is true. So I should go towards this. Shading comes like this. So this is line passing through origin. How to decide line is passing through origin? If only xy terms are there, if constant is not there, it passes through origin. How to make y as subject, and if you get a fraction, denominator you see and decide x. I saw 4, so I'll take multiple of 4. X I'll take 20 or 40 like that. Then I'll get y. X and y I'll club it and I got 1 point. After you club x and y, you'll get a point, plot that point and stretch the line. And shading of the line, choose a point on x-axis, substitute. If the inequality is true, then go towards x-axis. If you get inequality false, go away from x-axis. That's it. Then type 3, line parallel to x-axis. Line parallel to x-axis means like this. See here, for example, if they give x greater than or equal to k, go to the graph and on x-axis, so line parallel to y-axis first. Line parallel on x-axis at k. Draw a line parallel to y-axis. That's it. Example, I'll take example. So 3x or okay, take direct question, x less than or equal to 5 I will give. Means what? On x-axis, this is x-axis at 5, this is 5. Draw a line parallel to what? Y-axis. X is equal to constant is line parallel to y-axis. Greater means shade right side. Lesser means shade left side, that's it. Then type 4, line parallel to x-axis. That was this was line parallel to y-axis, no? Parallel to x-axis. How it will be? So problem of the form y greater than or equal to k, or they may also give y less than or equal to k. For example, y less than or equal to 10 if I give. So on the y-axis, at 10, mark this is 10, this is y-axis, draw a line parallel to x-axis, and it is less than means what? Shade below. If it is greater than, shade above, that's it. So these are the types of graphs. Please sit and revise the definitions and types of graphs. Then I'll start with the 6 mark questions in my next session. Thanks for attending. Thank you.